freedom fighters, back with another one. So I'm sure you heard by now, Title 42 set to end. You know, this is just absolute treason. There's no way around it. There's no other way to say it. It's absolute treason. I was watching a Backcountry Preps video. I don't know if you guys know Vaughn. Check out his channel. It's pretty good. But he was basically saying, like, yeah, I mean, this is treasonous all the way up to all the way down. And the Border Patrol agents, it's all treason. And what I said on his channel and my comments up on there, you know, I say this for everything. For all the police, every branch of military, everything. If you're not stopping this, you are compliant with the treason. And basically what he was saying was, you know, a lot of these Border Patrol agents, they're told, you know, oh, pack these people on buses and bring them to the, you know, the detention centers. And then he said, you know, back in the day, you know, these people were like terrified of Border Patrol. When they saw that green and white truck, like, they ran. They did everything they could to get away from it. Now, they wait till nighttime and they set up camp and burn fires because they hope to be seen. They want the helicopters to see the fires and, you know, point them out, and then a van picks them up and then brings them into the country. I mean, if you're doing that as a Border Patrol agent, you're complying with the treason, and you're allowing it to happen. I don't know if you guys remember this video that was like, I can't remember when it was, but it was like a bus driver, and he had an undercover video. He had a like a cam going or something, and he said, why is nobody talking about this? Why is this not on the news? And he goes, because this is treason. You know, they're trying to keep it on the rise, and they were doing it at like 2 a.m. in the morning. You know, and they were packing these people from buses onto airplanes and flying them around the country. And there's been plenty of reports of them doing that. You know, they're using tax-funded dollars, putting them up on private jets, and fly them out to red America. And again, tell me that ain't a civil war. That isn't outright warfare on we the people, the American populace. It's crazy. And then they always say, you know, on the news, like, it's always this, like, number of, like, 13 million. Oh, well, there's, like, 13 million illegals. And yet every month they're like, you know, it's a record high, 100,000, 152,000, you know, millions a year. But it's always the same number. Oh, there's about 12 million unregistered illegals, 13 million. No, it's 30. It's 40 million. And it's going to grow even more than that. And to put in perspective, you know, what these numbers look like when they come into the country and they say, oh yeah, we had 100,000 come in this month. Have you ever been to a football game and seen one of these stadiums? Those hold, I think the biggest stadium in the NFL holds like 100,000 people. You see how big those things are? That every single one of them, imagine that being illegal. And that's just the monthly, you know, people coming in. And then yearly, you know, when they say 1 million, it's 10 times the size of that stadium. And again, we probably have 40, 50 million in this country. It's crazy. And again, no one holds them accountable. Our side is all, you know, all talk, all bark, no bite. You know, I just did a video on that, you know, they charged people from J6 with treason, with sedition. This is the treason. This is the sedition. Are we going to hold these people accountable? Are we going to hold Biden accountable for treason? What about Mayorkas? Everyone always says, oh yeah, you need to resign and, or we're going to impeach. That's bullshit, man. You don't get to resign and walk off into the sunset when you allow, another 15, 20 million illegals into the country. Totally change the demographics of a country so you guys can get more votes and take away our rights. That's the sedition. That's the treason. But they won't do a damn thing about it. And Abbott and all these people saying, oh yeah, we're going to have the National Guard there. What are they going to do? From all my understanding, what I've heard is they can't even have loaded weapons. Again, they're just ordered to do, do as they're told, and they're just there for safety and to look after things. They're not doing nothing. At least, and no one's doing anything. None of these governors, mayors, whatever. At least MTG somewhat hinted at, a separation. And, they were going on her like, oh, is she hinting at a civil war? But, I mean, why don't you just declare that, how these, I can't remember what it was, the international community or something, called Putin a war criminal. And said that if they see him come in their country, that he'll be arrested on sight and arrested for war crimes. Why doesn't Abbott or any of these other, governors or anyone running their states say Biden, Mayorkas, heck, this whole cabinet is seditious and they've committed treason, and if they step foot in my state, they will be arrested. You can do that. But they won't do that. Because, again, they don't want any real problems. They don't want the solutions. They don't want to do any of it. It's just all talk to get on Fox News and sell their book. It's garbage, man. And they're committing treason by allowing it. And these people come in and why is it they always wave the flag of their countries? Vince was talking about this as well, or Vaughn, but he was saying, yeah, I mean, you come here waving your flags. I had this one story that I was talking to one of my friends one time way back in school, and we were getting ready to go on summer vacation, and they said, what are you doing this summer? And he said, I'm going back home. And I've known this guy for a while, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I'm going back to my country. I'm like, well, this is your home. This is your country. And he was openly like, oh, no, that's my country. I mean, we came here, but, and I'm just like, that was when I got my wake-up call. What? And then, of course, when the World Cup comes around or anything like that ever happens, they're always rooting for, wherever, some other country. It's just crazy, man. These people don't want to be Americans. They don't want American culture. They're not going to assimilate. It's just crazy. And I can already hear it now in the distance. The who white supreme. You don't know anything about me. I've got family from all over the place. All different kinds of family. It's just insane. And they're like, yeah, you just, you don't want these people here. It's because, and I have to do another video on this, but, is essentially what is freedom? And a lot of these people aren't coming here for freedom. They're told, you're going to get the handouts. The Democrat Party is going to load you up with a preloaded card. You get a lawyer as soon as you hit the border. We'll set you up in an apartment. You'll get the food stamps. You'll get the welfare. And basically, you just comply and do as you're told and vote Democrat. And then it's all good. And that's not freedom. But, that'll have to be another video. Anyway, yeah, I just got my channel back going again. So if you like, this news and current events stuff, please like and subscribe. And like I always say, we are on our own out here. No one's coming to save us. Get right with God, because only He can save you. Freedom fighters out.